What's up, you guys? It's your boy Chris, aka Ambu Black Ops, and I'm biggity back with another video. So today is the long-awaited Avatar ranking video from least powerful to powerful characters. So I'm going to be taking both seasons, meaning Avatar Aang's season and Avatar Korra season, and we're going to find out who is the top 10 strongest characters in the series. So let me just say this. This is my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. I always encourage my subscribers to go and formulate their own opinions based off their own observations and research. So that was a disclaimer. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, I got Sokka. Yes, I have Sokka. Not Sakura, Sokka. Now, I know what y'all thinking, really, like there's so many characters to choose from. But not every character has the wits. And although Sokka is not a bender at all, he's more of a swordsman. He's also very intelligent. Now, he was usually the guy that came up with most of the plans that happened in Avatar Aang's season. The dude is just quick on his feet. He's a brilliant strategist. And he's also another character sibling on this list. You guys already know who that is, but I'm just not going to say it right now. Now, it's important to note, he wasn't always useful and quite for a long time. Other than his great mind, I kind of felt like he was just useless. But then he got himself a teacher, a master, if you will, who taught him how to use a sword. And you know what? He ends up being pretty damn good at it. So yeah, Sokka's coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is Zuko. And that's pretty insane because he's definitely a main character, but that just goes to show you the talent on this list is through the roof. And Zuko's all the way at number 9. The thing is, he's had some good moments, but I don't know, ever since Avatar Aang came into his life, he definitely just lost his edge. He was someone to fear at the beginning of the series. He would be taking out firebenders left and right. He had a brilliant uncle who taught him how to firebend. His dad wasn't really a good dad. If you're wondering how he got that scar on his freaking face, his dad literally firebended a punch at him because he spoke when he wasn't supposed to at a Fire Nation meeting. So, can someone say military dad, you guys? Like, he wasn't the best father. But you know what? Zuko does start to find his edge kind of towards the end of the Avatar Aang season. It's just the talent on this list is really tremendous. So, yeah. Praise Zuko's at number 9. Coming in at number 8, Katara. Now, personally, Katara is one of my personal favorites of both seasons. She was a waterbender, and you know what? She didn't even know she was a waterbender. Her mother wasn't, and then her grandma was. So it's important to note that sometimes with these bendings, they skip a generation. Not always, but sometimes. And you know what? You guys know how the story begins. She accidentally gets mad at Sokka one day when they're in the ocean and water bends this crack in Avatar Aang's cocoon of ice. So just picture that. But you know, she actually learns how to be a pretty great waterbender before her power kind of scared her. And then she gets herself a teacher, but not before teaching a lot of waterbending on her own. She had this water scroll and she would practice. And other than Aang learning, you know, airbending, because airbending is his first element, he learned water bending, and I think that's due to him and Katara's just passionate, just loving, nurturing relationship they've had. And water is mostly like calm instead of destructive, and that kind of goes with Aang's personality. So it didn't surprise me that Katara and Aang were like learning water bending together. Now, water bending is used to heal as well. So to me, that puts her at a complete advantage. And truthfully, you could never really count her out of a fight if she has that ability to heal. Also, you guys, this is really, really scary. She can blood bend. There's an episode where she is battling this old lady who ends up using blood bending, and then Katara uses the blood bending. I totally think this is logical because your body makeup is like 80% water, so it's not surprising that she's able to blood bend. Now, I don't understand why you have to have a full moon to do it, but I guess it kind of does keep the OP meter in check, because if she could just do it whenever she wanted to, that would be a little bit OP. But hey, it would be logical. I mean, your body's 80% water, so I don't know. We're going to move on, though. So coming in at number 7 is Princess Azula. Now, Azula was also one of my favorites. I like the evil characters, you guys. It's been like this ever since I was a kid. I don't know why. I just like the evil characters. And trust me, she was evil. I mean, she knew how to lightning bend. She knew how, obviously, to fire bend. But the reason why her fire bending just was so in awe, because her fire was blue. And if you guys know anything about fire, fire is hottest when it's blue. So that's typically the hottest kind of fire. So right off the bat, it just put her in a whole field of her own, because not only was she just evil, and not only could she use lightning, she could also use blue flames. And that is sick. I want to see this be incorporated in maybe another anime show, like maybe if Todoroki, I hope I'm saying his name right, from My Hero Academia. Maybe somewhere down the line, his fire will turn blue. I don't know. It would be cool to see that implemented. But yeah, I love her. I love her so much. It took Zuko and Katara and Princess Azula to be on edge for them to even take Princess Azula out. Like, there was no way that Zuko could beat her on his own. She was always better at firebending than him. Not to mention, like I said, she could lightning bend. So, I don't know, you guys. I love her, though. I really, really do. Okay, moving on. Let's see, 10, 9, 8, 7. Coming in at number 6 is General Iroh. General Iroh is a G. He is a OG, an original gangster. He is Prince Zuko's uncle and Fire Lord Ozai's brother. So it's extremely important to note that General Iroh is a pacifist. He's a good guy. He doesn't like the whole confrontation. However, don't get it twisted, because he's really, really, really good at it. He taught Zuko how to firebend, obviously, and he is a master firebender all on his own. Keeping this moving, we got Kuvira. Kuvira, oh my god. She's from Avatar Korra's season, and she is a earthbender. But something about her, you guys. She is a tough cookie. She literally beat Avatar Korra's ass throughout the entirety of the season. She even has the specific fighting scene, I remember, where she tells Avatar Korra, use any elements you want to. And I'm like, wow, this cocky son of a bee. Like, she's literally telling Avatar Korra to use whatever elements she wants. She kicked her ass a lot. And, Korra kind of gets revenge a tiny bit at the end, but not really. Kuvira could actually metal bend as well, which is like, oh, surprise, surprise. But then there was like this new form of metal bending where the liquid was easily being turned into metal. So I don't know exactly what it was. Kind of reminds me of like metallic plasma or something. I gotta look it up for sure. But oh my gosh, she was such a hard ass. I wanted her and Cora to be together. Like, I honestly wanted her. I don't know, you guys. Like, I just wanted them to be together. It seemed like there was some type of sexual tension going on, or maybe it was just me. If you guys thought there was, comment down below if you sense the sexual tension between Kuvira and Avatar Korra. And if I'm saying Kuvira's name wrong, I apologize. It's been a minute since the series even aired, so yeah. But yeah, she was a skilled earthbender, to say the least. It felt like I wanted Toph to just come in there and kick her ass, because I was so tired of the amount of people that Kuvira was just one-shotting. Like, seriously, the audacity to tell Korra, use any element you want. Like, you cocky, girl. You cocky. But we're going to keep it pushing, you guys. Moving in at number 4 is Toph. And I feel like you guys will find that just that I put her number 4 over Kuvira. Toph is the first metal bender, to my knowledge. She revolutionized the way you would earthbend. Imagine metal bending. That was something that I didn't even consider. And above all else, I guess we'll talk about that when I get to Avatar Aang. But yeah, it was just something we hadn't seen yet. And for the years to come, I'm talking 50, 60 years later, to see it being revolutionized again into that metallic plasma thing that was kind of liquidy, but still there were traces of metal in it. It was just unbelievable. They were even looking like Spider-Man out there. Like, it was like metal web shooting, and they would use it to like get from one point to the next point if it was like buildings or caves. And I just thought it was so cool. Like, I just think it was dope. So yeah, Toph, she's a trendsetter for sure. Not to mention, she was blind, you guys. She sees through her motions of sound. And that's how she's able to see. Vibrations, all that. So imagine like a Hinata, where she had some type of bending ability. You could give her fire, water, ice, whatever. Imagine that. I mean, I would prefer Byakugan, because Byakugan's kind of OP, and I think that the Naruto creators know they missed the mark with Byakugan, which is why they had to do the Tenseigan and all that. But that's another video. That's another video. But anyways, Toph, thank you so much for revolutionizing the way that the upcoming generation with metal bends, specifically your 2 daughters, who are honorary mentions, by the way. I think they could have easily been fit into this list at whatever category. It's just me personally, I wanted to see a lot more of what they could do, and so it wasn't fair to the other characters if I were to have implemented them in the list, because there wasn't much of what they could do. For instance, they could easily be interchangeable with Sokka, Katara's brother, for that number 10 spot, or, you know, even Zuko. I think Zuko could probably lose to them. So I just wanted to say that. Maybe I'll do like a top 20 if this video does well, but we'll see. So we're going to keep it right pushing along. Next up, number 3. We're in the top 3 now, you guys. Fire Lord Ozai. Again, I like the evil characters. Fire Lord Ozai was whooping on Avatar Aang. Oh my god. And then it is important to note, though, that it was during the comet. Now, as a firebender, you can draw energy from, I would say, celestial events. And so a comet, and being a firebender, that's something you can definitely draw from. So he was definitely in control. He knew that he wanted to go against Avatar Aang with the best possibility. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, Avatar Aang and avatars in general have an avatar state, which is like an instant power boost. And then they have all of the elements at their disposal. So it seemed like it didn't matter, though. In the beginning, like, Ozai was whooping on Aang. And then finally, as you guys know, Aang kind of gets a hold of it, kind of like an ass pull, if you will. He scared the bejesus out of Lord Ozai. But I don't know. I really liked them. I thought Ozai was great. Coming in at number 2, we got Avatar Korra, and I know you guys are like, because some people are either going to agree that Korra is not as good as Aang or better than Aang. I think it's going to be 50-50 regarding that, but I feel confident in saying that I think she's a solid number 2. Now, of course, avatars get their butt kicked by other characters throughout the series, but I just feel like with Korra, it was so late in the series that she was still losing to like Kuvira. And even their last fight, Kuvira versus Korra, it wasn't like it was a sure win with Korra. Like, I would still call that 50-50 finally. Before it was just, 80-20. Oh, that's a bit exaggerative. Before it was like 60-40, throughout the whole series. And then at the end, like literally like 3 episodes left, finally Korra starts to become equal, not even better. And I was just like, what? I don't know what it was. I don't know if she just felt too much pressure. But she did save Kuvira's life because Korra bended a spirit beam. Yes, they actually figure out a way to implement these machines that absorb kind of like elements that create into a spirit beam. And Korra went into Avatar state and she bended the spirit beam because Kuvira was literally about to die. So I have blood bending, and then I think of being able to bend the spirit beam. So you're telling me you can bend the spirit. That's an entirely different OP level, if you ask me. Entirely different. And obviously you have Avatar Aang at number 1. The amount of elements he was able to completely master in such a short time, like it was a summer. Like that's all he had. It was insane. It was insane. At the end of the fight between him and Fire Lord Ozai, he actually takes away Fire Lord Ozai's power to bend, power to fire bend. He takes it away. Everybody was telling him, you got to kill this guy, you got to kill this guy, you got to take him out, that's the only way. And he actually didn't even do it. Like, he did it his own way. And that's why I respect Aang so much. Not to mention his airbending, that is what he was naturally, an airbender. He was like a masterful airbender. For like half of the season, he was just beating the crap out of characters along with airbending. I mean, Zuko couldn't touch this guy. And then you just add on all these, avatar states and him learning other, bending other elements. It was insane. He actually even crystal bend at one point. It was kind of when Princess Azula, I think, shot him down with a lightning strike. And he just like fell straight to the ground. But this is before that he had actually bended like these lime green crystals, which isn't totally impossible. Obviously the minerals in it is from the earth, from the ground, so it's doable. It was just nice seeing all that. Also, I want to add that I think it was Aang's son. I think he lava bends. Someone lava bends. I want to say it's Aang's son. A lot of characters were surprised, including him, because he was shown not to be able to even bend at all. And then all of a sudden he was able to bend. I might have got those people mixed up. Don't count me on it. I don't think it was his son now that I think about it, because Aang is from the Air Temple, which would make him an airbender, which would make his son an airbender. So it wasn't him. So I'ma just, yeah. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want like a part 2 with like a top 20 characters maybe, I'd be willing to do that. Comment down below if you have any constructive criticism. I know I kind of messed up a little bit through this video, but you guys know I'm real, I'm transparent, I'm honest, and people make mistakes, so why leave it out? You know what I mean? I can take it. I love you guys so much. Like this video if you thought it was remotely good at all. And comment down below who one of your favorite, characters were from either Avatar Aang season or Avatar Korra. I love y'all so much. We're so close to 1,900 subscribers. Oh my God, the Ambu Black Ops is expanding. It's expanding. It's expanding. And I love it. I love it. I love it. So, you guys, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave. I love y'all so much. See you on Discord. At me, Ambu Black Ops. Hashtag 8366 if you want to look for it. And the link will be in the description below. See y'all later. Ambu Black Ops out.